Now, the Special Investigating Unit and the Hawks have confirmed receiving a controversial privately funded report into alleged corruption and sabotage at Eskom. The probe, commissioned by former Group CEO André de Ruyter, will now be subjected to various protocols. Newzroom Afrika's Athi Mtongana has the details.
Eskom's privately funded intelligence report has been at the centre of the engagements before Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts. Former Eskom CEO André de Ruyter, the Minister of Public Enterprises Pravin Gordhan, the President's Security Advisor Professor Sidney Mufamadi, and even the police all could not provide scoper with the report. But the Special Investigating Unit has finally got its hands on the report from the George Fevers Forensic and Risk Associations.
Based on what the former CEO said, that the intention was to really gather evidence or intelligence, as he put it, to assist with that fight again on cartels, syndicates and organized crime. That's our expectation. We are still reading through it at the moment. We believe that it will have value in informing further investigations. Well, as I indicated, the report is about 1,482 pages, 13 sub-reports. We're still reading through it. Up to now, we haven't come across any names of politicians.
However, Scoper was unhappy about the absence of the police's Brigadier Burger, who has been repeatedly referenced as one of those who have received information regarding de Ruyter's allegations.
So there was no indication that he would not pitch, and I find it therefore to be one, he's AWOL, and secondly, I consider it to be insubordination of yourself, National Commissioner, that the Brigadier whom you had asked to be here should appear before us when we had extended an invitation, particularly because there's been, two-way communication between us, asking whether a presentation should be done, and yes, and so on. There's been discussions. So I do find that his absence this morning is highly problematic.
Brigadier Burger raised concerns about his safety and security as a result of not being willing to show face before the committee and the public. But the Deputy Minister of Police and the National Commissioner assured Scoper that they are doing what they can to deal with the criminal activities related to Eskom.
Had we not pursued this matter, I am certain that there would have been no movement. If you look at even what is presented here to say, let's now respond, there would have been none. And the question is, why must you be pushed on a matter of national security? God forbid if the grid collapses because of the criminality going on at Eskom. The character and strength of the SEPs will be tested in every part of the country. And at this point, I'm not certain as to whether you will pass.
The Standing Committee on Public Accounts says it will pursue steps to get Brigadier Burger to appear, and this includes recalling de Ruyter to appear as well. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Athi Mtongana in Parliament.